In today's episode, bad Lend-Lease, the Ukrainian military complains about the equipment supplied by the United States. While Kiev regime wages war, Russia rebuilds destroyed cities. Refugees are of particular interest to propagandists. Warsaw seems to be complaining about them. Ukrainians from the western regions went to Poland just to receive social assistance. Detector Media's analytical team closely monitors the spread of the most extreme fakes created by Kremlin propaganda. My name is Vadym Miskyi. In the next 10 minutes, I will tell you the key points. Let's get started. The Ukrainian military is complaining about the equipment supplied by the United States. This fake is being spread by Kremlin propagandists. In particular, it is about the international Max Pro MRAP armored vehicle. The case was noticed by the experts from the Stop Fake project. They report that the Ukrainian military, on the contrary, has repeatedly noted the reliability of this armored vehicle, which can withstand a grenade launcher hit. The United States will continue to supply modern weapons to Ukraine.
Our collective efforts have made a huge difference on the battlefield. And now, in just a few short months, the contact group has delivered more than 230 tanks, more than 1,550 armored vehicles and other equipment and munitions to support more than 9 new armored brigades. We've also expedited our M1 Abrams timelines to supply Ukraine with more armored capability in the coming months. And the M1s that the Ukrainians will use for training will arrive here in Germany in the next few weeks. And all of this is huge progress. And I am confident that this equipment and the training that accompanied it will put Ukraine's forces in a position to continue to succeed on the battlefield.
By spreading the fake about bad American weapons, propagandists are unsuccessfully trying to discredit Ukraine's Western partners. While the Kiev regime wages war, Russia rebuilds destroyed cities. This fake is being actively promoted by Kremlin propaganda. Russia supposedly wants to return the so-called liberated territories to peaceful life, while Ukraine is trying to cause a humanitarian catastrophe there.
Сегодня в Мариуполе приехала в тот самый микрорайон Невский. Просто посмотрите, какие здесь красивые дома. И сделаны всего за 80 дней. На окошечках цветочки, а во дворе спортивная площадка.
И, Владимир Ильич, отдельно хотел сказать спасибо. Я вам докладывал, что мы ведь раньше только принимали решение помогать жителям по ремонту квартир. А сейчас приняли решение, что первые этажи предприниматели, кто заявится на сегодняшний день, да, мы тоже будем оказывать помощь. Сейчас мы просто закрывали тепловой контур, но если предприниматель, владелец магазина первого этажа заявляет свои права и подтверждает, что он запускает рабочие места, мы ему даем кредит беспроцентный.
The entire civilized world knows that this is a lie. This is what Mariupol looked like before Russia's full-scale invasion. And this is after the arrival of the Russian world. By spreading fake news about the restoration of the occupied territories, propagandists want to justify aggression against Ukraine. Refugees from Ukraine are one of the social groups targeted by Russian propaganda. Ukrainians from Western regions came to Poland to receive social assistance. This is a manipulative message spread by Kremlin propagandists. The pretext is that the Facebook page of the Polish organization Kancelaria Lega Artis reported that 38% of Ukrainians have unreasonably granted rights, including the right to receive social assistance. Poles. This is a manipulation. It was noticed by analysts of the Polish fact-checking project Demagog. They found out that the concept of social benefits is clearly defined in Polish law. It is provided only to those unfit for work due to age or disability. It cannot exceed 719 zlotys, which is about $170. Experts believe that such messages are part of a disinformation campaign. The goal is to show Ukrainian migration as a threat to Poles. There are politicians in Poland who do not like Ukrainian refugees, but these are isolated cases. Their colleagues advise them to head to Moscow.
2 miliony stop ukrainizacji Polski.
Nie przesiedleńców, tylko ludzie, którzy uciekają przed wojną, przed barbarzyństwem rosyjskim.
Poles are well aware of what the Russian world is.
Jak słyszę ruski mir, to widzę biedę, nędzę, zniewolenie, dziadostwo i to, co normalnie powinno być połączone nitami albo śrubami, jest połączone sznurkiem do snopowiązałki albo drutem. To jest dla mnie ruski mir. Nigdy więcej tego nie chcemy. Nie chcemy ruskiego miru, niech sobie Rosja swój ruski mir zachowa dla siebie, jeżeli się jej podoba. Nam się nie podoba. My mamy swój.
The crime rate in Poland has increased because of Ukrainians is yet another fake created by Kremlin propaganda. Free entry to the European Union has supposedly become an opportunity to fulfill their criminal ambitions. The propagandists cite a study by the local think tank UC Research, as well as data from the Polish police. The case was brought to the attention of the Stop Fake project, which found that among the reports published on the UC research platform, there is no information about the increase in crime in the country as a result of the flow of refugees from Ukraine. Another source that supposedly confirms the claim that Ukrainians are responsible for the increase in crime in Poland is the police. However, the police in Poland do not provide such data. By doing so, propagandists are trying to portray Ukrainian refugees as criminals or terrorists, as a cultural and economic threat to the European Union. The goal is to reduce support for Ukraine. I would like to remind you that Poland has hosted the largest number of Ukrainians among all countries since the beginning of the full-scale Russian invasion. About 2 million Ukrainian citizens now live there. When Ukraine wins, the refugees will return home. Russia shouldn't worry about this. Stay tuned and you will learn everything you need to know to avoid falling for Kremlin propaganda.